Listen to me, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on for a minute, wait a minute, hold on, wait. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Your boy is back. I do want to say that, you know what I'm saying? But before I get started, y'all know what we got to do, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's still 2025, you know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. Get mad, get mad, get mad. Bad news told everything. Wait a minute. He did. 100% accuracy. Officer T. Ward knows. He told everything. Wait a minute. Cheese in the chat, please. Cheese up in this chat. Gorgonzola, mozzarella, everything. Clone O's knowledge of foot. I do want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clone. You know what I'm saying? Telling them people everything. Shout out to him. What do I have to say to go home is what Clone said. Shout out to Clone. You know what I mean? It is what it is. He told on 8 Gang. Bad news. Sorry, we got to get through this. You know, just fast forward it 4 minutes when you come in for the bad news. Hopped up out of that hospital bed. Ran down that hallway, seen Officer T. Ward and said, wait! Turn that body cam off and hand me that binder. Officer T. Ward obliged. Bad news. Pointed out that suspect and said, number 4 is the one that did this to me. He did. Thug life. I do want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bad News and Officer T. Ward telling us bad news, telling on all of these people. I do want to say that. Also, boxing gloves in the chat, please, for official. Can we get some boxing gloves in the chat? Official, let it be known. Don't talk crazy about my family in a battle, or you can get the bigs. Big, boom, bow, big. Hit her with a bicycle kick. She did. And Liu Kang said that in Mortal Kombat. Shout out to Liu Kang. I'm dripping up in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Liu Kang, Mortal Kombat with my $12 chain on. Shout out. Can we get some coffee in the chat? Shout out to Coffee Brown, please. Coffee Brown did a dedicated snitch blog telling on everybody. Shout out to Coffee Brown. We love her. She didn't take one for the team. She got that email, you know what I mean? And she seen that email, that she read that CC. I'm sorry, that subject matter. It said, we will be pursuing legal actions. And Coffee Brown went ahead and posted a dedicated snitch blog. Shout out to Coffee Brown. Shout out to her. She told that lady, you know what I mean? Shout out to Coffee Brown. She said, wait, I will cooperate with you. The people that was on that live was official, PIPERBOY Williams, Angry Fan, Polo, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people you should go after. Leave me out of this. I do want to say that, you know what I'm saying? Also, Ghost in the chat, please. Ghost up in this chat. We got some female battlers that like ghost writing, you know what I'm saying? Ghost writers. Shout out to them for all of their ghost writers. Rocks in the chat, please, for 40 bars. I'm sorry, 40, you know I love you. Rocks in the chat, please. 40 has been stealing from the battle rap community for years. I do want to say that and put that out there. Shout out to her, you know what I mean? Also, Clean Paper. Rocks in the chat for Clean. He gotta get them rocks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Clean Paper. You know what I mean? Clean Paper has been running off on deposits for years. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to put that out there. Book him at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? Also, waves in the chat, please. I'm sorry, sir. Can we get some waves in the chat, please? Some blue hearts. Can we get some yes, ma'am? Shout out to Sue Surf. Can we get some yes, ma'ams in the chat? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Surf went in front of that judge. Surf and Mr. Whipple went in front of that judge. Surf agreed. Surf, I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me when you get out. You know what I'm saying? Sue Surf told them people that he was conspiring with members and associates to run product across state lines. It's over. It's over. Shout out to Sue Surf. Sue Surf was asked a question. Were you conspiring with members and associates in furtherance of the gang? Sue Surf said, yes, ma'am. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Byron Blake. He put out another blog. I don't know. Y'all leave Byron Blake alone. He's not playing. He's basically saying, I'll let y'all go watch Byron Blake's other blog. You know what I'm saying? He not calling him a snitch or nothing like that. He's just showing that he may have an issue with his release because he may have to go to Detroit and either, you know what I mean, and deal with them like after he gets out of jail next year. So I don't know what it is. But go check Byron Blake's blog out. Shout out to Surf. We do got to put them blue hearts in the chat for you. I'm sorry, gang. Sorry, it is what it is. Can't pick and choose, even though I rock with you. Now I do want to say this. Before we get started, Versus. Did y'all see Versus? Shout out to Master P. Hold on, we gotta do this, Master P. We gotta do this.
Y'all, this is Master P. I just want to tell y'all subscribe to PIPERBOY Williams, your verified source of battle rap and entertainment.
Master P shouted me out a while ago. Shout out to Master P.
Y'all, this is Master P. I just want to tell y'all subscribe to PIPERBOY Williams, your verified source of battle rap and entertainment.
So, you know, with all that being said, No Limit stopped. They were stopping on Cash Money, not just because he shouted me out. I watched that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to No Limit. I see y'all simps online trying to go after Mia X. Shout out to Mia X. I think she had performance of the night. I rock with Mia X. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? But it was no, I don't see how people are sitting here saying Cash Money. How they saying Cash Money had a chance? Cash Money got stomped out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Shout out to Master P. Shout out for the shout out. You know what I'm saying? I will be using that when I start editing blogs. Your boy about to start editing blogs again. You know what I'm saying? Starting some mess. But I do want to say this. Shout out to TBL. See if they put this out yet. Because I was about to message EAZY like, yo, are they going to put this out? So EAZY the Block Captain. And hold on, I'm not playing it. I'm just showing y'all this. EAZY the Block Captain is gonna be battling Cassidy. Shout out to them. Let me see if I can show y'all this on December 6th. You know what I'm saying? It says EAZY the Block Captain versus Cassidy right there. They're gonna be battling December 6th. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below about that. Shout out to Cassidy. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. Shout out to Cassidy. You know what I mean? Let me know if this is a battle that y'all want to see. I do want to see it, you know, and I'm still waiting for EAZY to respond to Cassidy's diss. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy dropped a song on EAZY. I kind of want him to respond to that. Shout out to J MILLZ. I seen J MILLZ drop the song versus, what is it, DNA, because DNA dropped a freestyle type song to, you know, J MILLZ, and J MILLZ responded. I like DNA. I see what y'all saying. I like DNA's freestyle a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was bad. I like this freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DNA. J MILLZ did a music video, everything to it. And I thought, you know what I mean? I thought he did, you know what I mean? I thought he did good. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Hopefully they can figure out how to get a battle started. You know, I would rather see MILLZ versus Goods. You know what I mean? Just my opinion, because personally, I don't know if the battle would be lopsided. DNA versus MILLZ. You know what I'm saying? But I rock with you, MILLZ. Don't get mad, MILLZ. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me. Don't start ether blogging me. I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, DNA he's a monster. You know, but DNA got to get back in the ring. Like, I think last time I seen DNA battle, he battled what was it? The dude, what's his name? The dude that won. The Jerry West dude. You know what I'm saying? Jerry West, I think, won that battle. It could have been a 30. You know what I'm saying? So we got to see DNA get back in the ring, you know, in some capacity. It's cool that he didn't battle for a minute, you know, DNA, but, you know, we want to see him come back, you know, and then you don't want to go on a hiatus, you know, after losing a battle like that long, you know, so I kind of want to see him get back to battling. I mean, if MILLZ is a battle and MILLZ is, you know, talking about battling, whatever, let it happen. You know what I'm saying? As far as Easy the Block Captain versus Cassidy, I'm not mad at it. You know, I want to see the marketing and promotion. We will see if your boy EAZY starts marketing with Cassidy and Cassidy starts marketing with EAZY. EAZY's got a channel, you know, so he can, you know, turn up on the channel. Shout out to him. And, Cassidy's always got the hip hop is real, you know, 15 minutes of fame, people like that he could do blogs with, you know what I'm saying? So I do want to see, you know, this battle to see who wins. Tell me in the chat real quick, 1 in the chat for Cassidy, 2 in the chat for EAZY. Who wins this battle? You know what I mean? And I will say this, this is a lot of people have said, well, Cassidy, he stepped back in the battle rap and he's battled some people, but he hasn't battled killers. This is what people say, right? Arsenal can, you know, if Arsenal wants to, he can bury you in a battle. Some people felt like the Arsenal battle was safe, you know, like, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? Y'all tell me what y'all think. I think Arsenal did not take it easy on Cassidy, at least in that first round. And then, you know, I think Cassidy, he battled, what was it, Goods? You know, some people said that battle was safe. People say they want to see him versus like a Rock, maybe a Rum Nitty, you know what I mean? Somebody like that of that caliber, maybe a New Jersey Twerk, you know, to see what he would do, you know, against those people. You know, and I do feel like Easy the Block Captain is one of them type of people, you know what I mean? Like, because you got to remember, he did have a long run, you know what I'm saying, with URL to where he was undefeated, even though they tried to play him, you know what I mean, and put a loss on his record. They fixed it, you know, so he went out, you know, like with no losses on the URL, which I thought was dope, you know, and then he gets out here and, you know, he's still been captivating people. People have been watching him. So shout out to Easy the Block Captain. But I feel like this is going to be a test for Cassidy, you know what I mean? But I think this is going to be a test for EAZY. And why I'm saying that, you know, because Cassidy is Philly. You know what I'm saying? This is Philly's own. You know, I seen EAZY and TEX going back and forth, and TEX was trying to show that EAZY ain't from Philly, and I think a street got wrong or something like that. And then TEX went off on Twitter. I think EAZY deleted the tweet, you know, but I don't know, you know what I mean? But this is Philly's own, like Cassidy, you know, Philly versus Philly. You know, so, you know, I think EAZY said he was from the Poconos or something like that, but, you know, he still represents Philly. So Philly versus Philly, I do want to see this, you know, and I don't know where, let's see where TBO is going to have this. They're going to have it in Philadelphia. So Philadelphia, 1209 Vine Street. You know what I'm saying, is where this is going to be at. And Rap Grid is going to do the pay-per-view. I'm not mad at that. Shout out to them. You know, so we will see who ends up winning. Let me know in the comment section. It looks like most people have Easy the Block Captain winning this battle. You know what I'm saying? If you look, it's a ton of twos. It's a ton of twos. But there are a lot of angles in this battle. And I do feel like Cassidy is not one to stray away from angles, you know, and so we will see what happens with that. But then, you know, there's some things that, you know, EAZY may be able to talk about Cassidy, you know, but it's kind of, I want to see what EAZY's approach is, because it's difficult to talk down on somebody that had that music career. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I was just listening to I'm a Hustler not too long ago, you know, and Cassidy did make it, you know, so I want to hear how this is gonna go between these two, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to both of them. We will see what the rest of the card is gonna be like. Shout out to TBL. Real quick, you know what I mean? I do want to ask y'all this question. So Sue Surf's supposed to get out of jail next year. It was rumors that it was 39 days or something like that. But I think he's supposed to get out next year, right? At the latest, he gets out next year. And then Byron Blake found out some information. So I think he might get out, but then he might have to go to Detroit for something like that happened in Detroit to get that cleared, and then he could be out or whatever. When Sue Surf gets out of jail, right? He's going to get out, right? When he gets out, where do you think he should battle at? I want to ask y'all. Now, do y'all feel like he should battle on URL? And this is no diss to URL, right? Only reason I don't know about that, because if you got to think, right? If he battles on URL, are they going to put that battle on the app? You know what I'm saying? Because you got a surf battle fresh out of jail. Everybody's going to buy the subscription. You know what I mean? So I don't think it would benefit them to put the battle on YouTube. But like a battler like Sue Surf coming out of jail, bro, like I think that battle needs to be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I think TBL will put the battle on YouTube, obviously. You know, so where do you think he should battle at, like when he gets out? You know what I'm saying? So that's a question I wanted to ask. You know, if the money right, I'm sure he's gonna go wherever the money is. But you know, I don't want to. You know, if you know, a battle like that, you don't want to get it trapped on an app. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not hating, you know. But y'all let me know. Shout out to Easy the Block Captain Cass. Can't wait to see the marketing and see what y'all end up doing with this battle. But shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come race.